Good evening, Twitch. Just kidding. This is on YouTube. We're happy to be here with the Broken Bones. We're going to do it. We're an improv team based in Washington, D.C., but for now doing shows on the internet, not on Twitch. Although maybe there's a Twitch channel called the Broken Bones. Check it out. It's not run by us, but maybe check it out. You could watch some people play some video games. That's what Twitch is for. It's also for a lot of things. Anyway, we're going to do an improv show. Thanks so much for tuning in if you haven't tuned out already. We are an improv team. We're going to do an improv show. And we have a very special guest joining us today to tell us a story, and then we'll do improv based on that. So please welcome our good friend, Kevin.
Yay. I did it. I'm here.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Kevin. We're really happy to have you. So what we like to do is we like to do improv based off of like injury stories. So I believe you've maybe thought of an injury story to talk about, and so if you just want to tell us, that'd be great. And we hope you feel better from it.
Get one in my life. So real quick, I was in high school and I was in one musical ever. It was my senior year of high school. It was Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I was one of the brothers that sang that crappy, if you know the musical, it's a very crappy country song called One More Angel in Heaven. It's an awful song. So we were doing a preview performance as high schoolers for the middle school. They would come in and they would get to see us kind of like do the full show, and it would be like our little dress rehearsal. And throughout the production, I started feeling this pain up my back, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And like going through the motions of like, doing all the dances and singing, it kept on getting worse and worse to the point towards the end of the show, I'm just like, I can hardly stand up straight. So long story short, the show ended. I was able to complete it. I went to the nurse's office, and this was like towards the end of the school day because they came in during the early part of the day. And the nurse said, oh, like we called your dad and he called your doctor, and your dad's going to come take you to the emergency room. So they took an x-ray of my chest and immediately found out that my lung had collapsed. And this is just something that can happen because, I don't know, like a defect in your lung, like a little like pleural thing I won't get too graphic, but so my lung collapsed and I had to put a tube in my lung to, let it reinflate. But where the story gets really interesting is it healed. It was fine. Against doctor's orders, I went back and was able to do 2 of the shows. I missed 2 of the shows and someone actually had to fill in for me. I was able to do 2 shows still after having rehearsed for all that against doctor's order. I'm like, I'm doing the shows. So 2 years go by and I was kind of missing the camaraderie of being in a cast because it was my first experience doing it. And if you've never done it before, I recommend it because it's like a bonding experience like no other. So they were doing a regional theater production in Lockport, which is just north of where I live in Buffalo, at this really old theater. It's a beautiful vaudevillian theater. And they were doing Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And I'm like, that's perfect. Me and a couple of the guys I had gone to high school with were like, let's audition for that. So we auditioned, we got in, we got cast as brothers, and I got cast as the brother that sings the crappy country western song again. And my lung collapsed again during the production of that show. This time it was much worse. I had to go to the ICU. And I was in the hospital for a week. They did like this massive surgery on my lung because it was much more significant and it was going to happen again. So it was corrective. But that's basically my story.
Oh, I have a question. When it happened, and maybe you said this, did you feel the pain right away, or was it like a gradual?
It was like it started off as like just like, oh, did I strain my back? And it's weird where the pain presents. It doesn't really present up here. It was like in up my back and through my shoulder, and that's why I'm just like, it couldn't be my lung. It's like I must have just like jerked myself in a certain motion, but it gets worse and worse. And then the second time when it collapsed during the second show that I was in, it felt like my lung was a little bit underwater. So at that time I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's my lung. And it was the other side.
Yeah, so the second time you like knew what was going on in the middle of the song.
Well, it was during the production, but not like I wasn't on stage at that point in time when I first started feeling it. It was during the run of that show. First time I was on stage. Second time it was just weird that it was the same musical.
Yeah, that's very bizarre.
Oh my. Wow.
Do you sing anymore, like even to yourself, or is it?
I'm a musician. I play guitar. I write music.
Okay.
I haven't been in a musical sense because, why would you? How would I risk it? But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call myself like an amazing singer, but I can carry enough of a tune to get cast in a regional production, in a high school production, I guess.
In both
Sick
times,
brag.
yeah, that's a sick brag. In both times,
Not a
what did the doctor say? Like, is that like a normal thing to happen, or were you doing something like physical in that show that would affect your lungs? Like, what was the cause?
It's common between men between 18 and 30 who are tall and skinny. So I weigh about 25 or 20 pounds more today than I did when I was in high school. So I was very, very thin back then and in the same height.
Me too.
So
Wait, how
it's
tall are you, Kevin?
6 foot. So tall
Yeah,
relative.
me too.
But for being 120 pounds and 6 foot was definitely, I was
Wow.
stretching
Yeah.
way. And it's also probably some sort of a defect as well too from birth, they said. So
Is there anything that they recommend, like this is what you have to do in order to not to happen again, or is it just like it may happen again? We don't know.
it can happen again, yes. They said it's less likely to happen after you hit the 30-year mark, but the surgery they did on the second time on my right lung was a corrective surgery where I won't describe the details of it, but what they did to it is to prohibit it from doing it again in the future. So it can happen technically again on my left side, even though my lung collapsed on that side already, it can happen again. But on the right side, it's very unlikely because of what they did to it.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, and if no other questions, then we'll do some improv about that.
Glad you're okay, Kevin.
I'm
Me
okay.
too, yes.
Thank you, Kevin. Thanks
Thanks so much for sharing your story. And yeah, we're all glad you feel better.
Hey, students, if I could get all of you to please just line up, please, before we go into the room. I know it's a big day for us, right? Middle schoolers. We're here for the performance.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, a couple things. Make sure that you have your booties on, that you wash your hands, and that you put on the hair nets that are provided for you, because we are going in to see an open heart surgery.
Well,
Whoa.
What?
in the high school?
Oh, no, actually they canceled their performance. So we decided to go see a performance at the county hospital.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a musical.
Ms. Martinez, yeah, I thought we were also going to see, the Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which is our favorite musical. Not going to a heart open surgery at a hospital. I don't like blood. It just gives me the chills.
Well, Eric, I one, find it odd that that's your favorite musical, and two, it's an educational experience. Okay, and who knows, you might get a chance to hold one of the surgical tools.
Ms. Martinez,
Yeah, Neil.
if I can admit something, I was planning on heckling.
Oh, come on.
Can I still?
Well, I mean, I'll put you in the front row, okay, Neil? And my eyes will be right on you, buddy.
Okay. And then we go to the prep room before the surgery. It's all the doctors standing around. They're washing up. All right. Just so everybody knows, it's just a routine surgery, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we have a group of middle schoolers coming in to kind of watch from above. It's like a outreach educational thing.
What? No. Wait, hold on. Wait, I don't think I can perform surgery.
What's wrong, Doc?
What? I'm saying
What's wrong,
that
Dr. Peters? Why not?
I don't think I can perform surgery around a bunch of middle schools. I don't know. I have to be honest. They kind of give me the chills. Like, ugh. I can't. How am I supposed to stay still?
They're little kids. Are you a surgeon or not? Just focus and do your job.
I mean, I'll try, but to stay steady is like my number one priority.
Excuse me, Dr. Barron, it gets pretty graphic in there.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think this is really suitable for middle schoolers?
It's not up to me. I just signed and said yes, it's fine.
Then it was 100% up to you.
Yeah. I mean, they asked me, and I just said, yeah, sure, whatever.
Right. Okay.
Do you have any idea how many pieces of paper I sign every day?
Yeah, probably a lot. Doctor,
I'm a surgeon, damn it.
We are all surgeons, and
What?
you know what? I had to cancel a ticket to see my favorite musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, for this open heart surgery. So you know what? Let's do it. Okay. What's the worst thing that could happen if just a couple of teenagers kids are watching us? Okay.
No, much younger.
Tweens. Okay. Let's go. Let's open the door. Let's do this. All right. Let's go.
All right.
They walk into the operating room. Everything's sterilized. They got the patient lying there.
Okay.
All right.
Knife.
Scalpel or knife?
Knife. No. Knife first.
Scalpel later.
Yeah, I just want to. I got a sandwich. I want to eat before.
All right, Peters, pass the knife to Baron.
What? Then
And then we see this the students watching this. The doctors just passing these knives and scalpels to each other. Mrs. Martinez, this is very odd. I honestly would prefer to just watch music, the Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat than this.
Right. Honestly, if you're that bothered by it, why don't you just hum a song from the musical under your breath while the whole surgery happens?
Can I sing one, the country one? It's just like really cool.
Well, it's the worst song in the musical, but go ahead.
Okay. And Neil, don't heckle the doctors, okay? Just like let them
do something.
Yeah. Whoa. You know what? If I wanted, I'm going to join Neil because I think he's hot. If I wanted to see people pass around knives, I would just go to my house for dinner on steak night.
Okay, kids. Hey, everybody settle down, please. Everybody settle down. We're distracting the doctors. Back to the doctors.
And scalpel?
I'm sorry. I can't. Sorry, that heckle is like, that was brutal.
Eric, why don't you finish that turkey sandwich so we can get to it?
Okay? I'm sorry. I don't think I can finish my turkey sandwich because that heckle was like too much. I mean, look at Dr. Peter. Peter seems completely affected by the heckle.
Horrible! You guys don't get it. Kids are horrible. I literally only operate on adults for this reason. Ugh, this is bringing me back to middle school.
Okay. Listen, we're losing him. We're losing the patient, you guys.
Yeah, look, if you're not Peter's Acuna, if you're not ready to be in here and perform surgery, just leave.
Okay, Kelsey, do you want to come with me?
Back to the kids. Finishes banana, tosses banana peel over the ledge.
Neil.
What?
That banana peel just went into the surgery room.
I need it for my blood sugar.
That's fine, but just get up and go down there and grab it.
Okay, fine.
Hurry up before somebody sees you. This is embarrassing.
He goes downstairs and then he sees the entry room. He sees the entry room to the surgery, but then he also sees the prep room, goes into the prep room, puts on scrubs and a mask so no one can tell what he is, but he's also really short. And he walks into the operating room.
Listen, Dr. Acuna, Dr. Peters, this is the last chance for our patient.
Scalpel.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it.
Wait a minute. I just passed the scalpel to you a minute ago and you just shrunk a lot.
Yeah, you seem extremely small right now, Dr. Baron.
All right, let's do this. Climbs on top of the patient. Slices open.
Wait. Let me take off your... Oh, it's one of the kids.
You can't de-scrub in the middle of a surgery. You can't. What are you doing?
I told you to do something.
Wait. And scene.
Tyler, I've got this for the commercial. I just want you to play what you always are going to play. I'm sorry, I can't let you get outside of being a cowboy. You just are such a cowboy. I can't let you play anything else. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. I want to show my range. Not my cattle range. I mean, my acting range. I want to show you that I can be a book smart person or a business guy or a stock man, or I can even play an inanimate object. That's how convincing I can be.
Tyler, I'm sure you can. And I really hate, honestly, it's not me, it's not Hollywood, it's America that wants this. When they say you, they want a cowboy. So I can't have you playing, I can't have you playing Romeo right now. Like, you just won't fit. I'm sorry.
Oh, Romeo, the role of a lifetime.
Okay, I'm ready, director. I'm ready to start a scene with.
Yeah.
With,
What are we advertising for again? Can you someone remind me?
Yeah, cowboy jeans.
Yeah, and it's
Cowboy jeans.
Yeah, and it's a love story. All right, let me pitch my commercial. Let me just get this out there straight so everyone knows exactly what we're doing. This is a Levi's commercial, but it's about how jeans are actually like what bring people together. Like all walks of life can all fall in love when they're all wearing jeans. Okay, so it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet. Two different families can't date each other, but I just need you to just be more like, because everyone thinks Levi's, they think cowboy, and I don't want them to just think that. Okay, so please just give me some Romeo, just a little bit of love,
That's good. Good.
All right, quit on the set.
Okay.
Levi, Romeo commercial.
Hey, honey, I got you something. I went to the store and I got you a pair of Levi's because I love you.
Lo, what light through yonder zipper break? Tis the east, and tis the sun.
Wait, I'm sorry, Tyler. Cut.
Cut.
So the thing is yonder was not in the script to start. It just wasn't. I know you took a few improv classes and you want to add some stuff, but I don't want that. I want you to stay straight to just being like regular Romeo. Cool?
Romeo says yonder. Doesn't Romeo say yonder? Doesn't Romeo says yonder?
Levi, Romeo commercial, take 2.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Lo, what light through window zipper?
Romeo,
Doth
Levi
break.
commercial, take 3.
Lo, what light do yonder? Cut.
I have the first.
What light through yonder?
I have the first
you
line.
Go.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I've got some bad vibes here. You know what? We're gonna keep going. Let's just do scene 4. Let's just skip ahead in the script. And I want this to be we're in a drive-in theater where we're a romantic date, we're in love. It's like the first date kind of feeling, like the first time you kiss someone at 16. Remember that feeling of just innocence, right? Okay, I want to get back to that. Okay, we're in the theater. Ready? Oh, sorry, that's the
reset. All right, scene 4, Romeo Levi commercial. Take 1.
Hey, sweetie, you look really good here at the movie theater with those Levi's.
Aw, thanks, honey. Let me put my arm around you and pay attention to yonder movie.
Cut.
Why cut?
Tyler, yonder wasn't in the script.
Boot
Why
cut?
yonder in the script?
And we take Tyler into an Italian restaurant at night where he's having some pasta with a date. So, wow, you're an actor. That sounds really interesting. I work in retail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what kind of retail?
Oh, Nikes. I help. Yeah, I work on the marketing area of Nikes.
You don't recognize me?
I'm sorry.
You don't recognize me?
Should I recognize you?
I mean, I've been in commercials. You don't recognize me?
I don't watch that much. I know I work on marketing, but
Excuse me, waiter.
don't do that. That's very rude.
What light through yonder salad break?
What?
'Tis the. Hey, waiter.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I just
It's
didn't
right,
hear
it's right there.
Let me ask you something.
you. Mm-hmm.
What light through yonder salad break? You don't remember? You don't remember from the commercial? What light through yonder zipper break? I sell Levi's. Here, look. Unzips his pants.
I
Another
remember.
restaurant.
Whoa.
Oh, my enemy
That
actor.
is.
Just busted through salon
That
doors,
is.
saloon doors, right? Okay.
Hi. Excuse me. Here for an appointment. For the
Oh, yeah.
dentist appointment. Was at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know I'm just supposed. Last week I came here to with dentist Peters, and they saw a cavity in one of my tooth. But you know what?
Mhm.
I think it would be just better if you can just like fix all of my, even though one has a cavity, but I think like at some point the other ones may get
Oh,
a
that's
cavity. So I'm just gonna get
not
all
how
of.
we work here. We don't
What?
work here like that. We don't work here like that. That's not how we work here. That's not at all how we work.
Oh,
We
but you
think-
never. I mean, you know, you have no idea what my teeth right now are plotting. You know, like
Well,
at some point they
I'm
are
the
going.
receptionist.
Yes.
So, I mean, you can tell me all about the personalities of your teeth, but it doesn't actually affect me.
Oh.
At this dentistry, we only fix one tooth at a time.
I'm sorry. I feel like I think I can feel it. It's just more a feeling. I've gotten cavities before. I think right now I had another cavity. So like
You've
you can
got
just
a
like
gut, you've got a gut feeling.
yeah,
that
there's this gut
it's a
feeling.
cavity.
Yeah. You know, as you can see, I'm kind of like skinny and tall at the same time. That people like that can get a lot of cavities. I'm sorry. Who?
Actually,
Excuse
you
me,
know,
sir.
I'm the hygienist. I'm just hanging out.
Okay.
there's no scientific correlation between height and weight and gender to your teeth.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, I think it's a
Sorry,
gut.
Faces behind me?
Hmm?
Is the hygienist making faces behind me? As we
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, we don't fix all your teeth. We just
Okay.
fix the ones that are broken.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can talk to the dentist once I get there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me see here. Dr. Peters is just finishing up
Okay.
here, but the hygienist can see you if you
Sure.
want to.
Oof. I'm sorry.
Are you okay? What's wrong?
I think there's another cavity in another tooth. I just feel it. So.
What are you eating?
Hmm?
What do you eat?
What do I?
mean, only eat candy? how
Yeah.
you-
Yeah. I mean, mostly candy. Yeah, mostly candy.
Okay.
But it's mostly my cavities are because I'm like, you know, like a skinny and tall, 6 foot, 6 feet.
I actually,
Oh, so-
you think you say you're 6 foot?
oh yeah, I am
Woo.
100.
I can tell from here. You're about as tall as I am. You're 5'4".
I'm not. I'm 6. But also the hygienist is making noises
The
and
hygienist
faces.
also lies about his height.
Okay.
He's 5'11". He's not 6 foot.
Okay. Sure.
Close enough. Rounds up.
You don't round up. You don't
Well,
round up
again.
by the foot
Hey,
to the nearest foot.
Ooh.
All
Ready
right.
for another one, Christina? We got
Okay,
another
Dr.
one here?
Peters, yes, we do. We have Eric here who's got a gut feeling that all of his teeth are turning on him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can see the.
Hey, hi. So good to
Hi.
see you again, Eric.
Hey, Dr.
Yeah, sit
Peters.
down. Sit
Thank
down. Sit
you.
down.
Hey, question. Is this? Sorry, I have never been to this room before. Are those kids that are watching this procedure?
Yes, I have a middle school classes in here today. They're watching this procedure right now. Yeah. Didn't you ever have dreams when you were a kid? Hey, what's going on with you?
You know, I just had the gut feeling that one or two of my tooth might have a cavity. So I just wonder if we can just fix all of them already so that we're done with it. I'm sorry. That kid just threw a banana. That kid just threw a banana.
Whoa, bro. Wow. Are you trying to be a dentist or a baseball player, man?
Oh, my blood sugar.
Whoa. Yeah, we can't be throwing bananas in here, but honestly, good choice of food. Sugar, real sugar, natural sugar, cool. I'm gonna throw this back at you. Don't do that.
All right, we ready to do this?
All right, let's do it. Let's go in. Let's check your mouth. Hey, Mr. Cunha, I'm gonna check your teeth out. Generally speaking, we don't rely on guts. We rely on science, and I am an expert in this, so I will check for you.
All right. Here's a knife.
Thanks for the knife.
I'm sorry. You said knife, not like a scalpel or any other more like better name for a tool.
Nope. That's the technical scientific name here. I've got a gut feeling. That's right. All right. Let me check your mouth.
And then Dr. Peters replaces the one bad tooth, and he goes home and he sleeps that night. And while he's sleeping, all the teeth in his mouth, the teeth look at the new tooth, and they're sizing up this new tooth. And they're like, hey, new guy, you learn your lines. Hope you know them. And they bust into a performance of what? Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dream Tooth.
Kevin, do something.
All right.
And that's our show.
Thanks so much, Kevin, for your story. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
If there's anything you want to plug or something, or just say out loud for anybody who watches this, please go for it.
If you guys link my Instagram, I'm an amateur musician who writes songs, and I told myself this year I was gonna put myself out there a little bit more and show people my music. So if you happen to see this and happen upon my Instagram, I would appreciate it.
All right, thanks so much.
Very cool.
That's our show. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hey.